How do you start making a picture book from scratch? There's not one size fits all. Some people do it one way, some people do it another way. In this video, I'm going to show you how I began the journey of writing and illustrating my picture book. Hi, my name is Josh Nelson and I'm writing and illustrating my first picture book, and I'm showing you how it's made. The very first thing that I did is took my idea, which the idea was go to sleep tonight and tomorrow you'll be able to ... and fill the book with a bunch of fun adventures of this kid, possibilities that he can do the next day. Fantastic things that are, out of this world awesome. And then after I decided that that was what the book was going to be, then I was like, okay, so what are the fantastic adventures? What are they going to be? And I started listing them out. Maybe he could fly with geese. Maybe he could scuba dive. Maybe he could, visit a castle. All these different things. Train with ninjas. All these different wild things. And after I listed them out, I was like, all right, well now I'm an illustrator at heart. So the first thing after that is I was like, what does this character look like? What does this world look like? What type of thing am I making here? And so then I started sketching out the guy, the little dude, the kid, and did him doing the different things that I just listed out, flying in the sky or visiting a castle, visiting a king, swimming with sharks, all these different adventures. And it took a couple times. The sketch that got who the kid ended up being was this one right here, where he's kind of holding a blanket. And I just loved the innocence in the picture and the likability, the appeal that the kid had. And that's why the design is the way it is. So after I decided on what the kid looked like, the adventures that were going to happen, then I did the storyboard. So the storyboard is kind of a shorthand way to tell the story. It's very quick, iterative, where you go through each thing and you're able to see all the spreads at once and seeing the story on the same page. I work a little bit differently when I storyboard because I add color to it. So kind of like a color script in a movie. The thing about the color script that helps me is I want to harmoniously kind of color this book so that it works as a cohesive whole in a sense. Even though my idea is a bunch of different unique adventures packed into this book, I still need to have it somehow have an arc. And so when I color scripted, I kind of picked a palette of colors and then I placed those colors down on each different spread until I got to the end. The end is ending with a soft blue and the beginning with a bright white. White showing that he's totally awake, not even a little bit of tired. And then the end with a soft blue, he's ready to go to bed. That was the idea of it. After I got the color script down, you can see that I wrote down the kind of words that I had in mind for each different page. This book was not a word heavy book, and so I didn't really have to do a manuscript, like you do in most cases. I just really wrote down on the illustrations what I wanted to say on each page. And then after that, I dropped each page into a new document, and then I drew over it a little bit nicer lines, fleshed it out and made them into the more finished illustrations that you see. But that big picture to small type of process, so beneficial, and it's exactly how I'd recommend tackling a book if you're doing it for the first time, because it helped me see the book as a whole and watch how the story is kind of being told to the audience. I hope this video has been helpful. If you got value from it, like the video, comment below questions you have or things you'd like me to talk about next. And as always, stay positive and stay creative. I'll see you next time.